Hey guys, this is Saurabh Nahar here from AllAboutTechnologies and you're watching the exclusive unboxing of Sony Xperia C4. So let's begin. So guys, here is the box pack of Sony Xperia C4 Dual. It is a dual SIM phone. If you take a look at the price given on the box pack, the MRP is 29,490, but you can get for around 25,500 or slightly more. If you take a look at the specs given on the box pack, it is having a 1.7 GHz octa-core processor, 13 megapixel camera, front 5 megapixel camera with LED flash, a 5.5 inch screen which is a full HD display as mentioned here, and we also have few other features. Now let's quickly open the box pack and take a look at the contents of the box. So inside the box pack you get this power adapter that will be used for charging your Sony Xperia C4. It is having this Indian pin because this is the Indian retail unit. You can also take a look at the ampere rating in case you want to know that. You can pause the video for a second. Now let's keep it aside. You also get this USB to micro USB data cable that will be used for charging your device as well as connecting your device to your PC or Mac system. The earphones are not in-ear style earphones. These are the pretty standard earphones that you get with Sony devices. So nothing special here. You also get this warranty certificate. This is the information, and do note that it is very important. So please do take a look at it. This is the startup guide for the Sony Xperia C4 Dual. And you also get SAR information inside here. And finally the Sony Xperia C4 Dual. Now let's quickly take a look at the specifications of Sony Xperia C4 Dual. So we have a 5.5 inch full HD display, 1.7 GHz octa-core processor with Mali T760 MP2 GPU, 2 GB of RAM, 16 GB of internal storage and 128 GB expandable, 13 megapixel rear camera and front 5 megapixel camera with LED flash, Android 5.0 Lollipop, 2600 mAh capacity battery and dual SIM support. Now let's quickly power on the device and take a look at the device itself. So the device is finally booted up. Now let's quickly take physical overview of the device. So on the top we have some sensors over here. Next to it is the notification LED light. Here is the earpiece on the top. The front facing camera is a 5 megapixel camera with LED flash. And this front facing camera can shoot 720p videos. The screen on the Sony Xperia C4 is a 5.5 inch screen. It is a full HD display and Sony also claims that it is scratch resistant. We also have 3 on-screen buttons at the bottom, you can see. We don't have touch capacitive buttons. This is the back button, home button and the multitasking button. Now if we take a look at the right side of the device, we have this flap which can be opened up to insert your SIM cards as well as SD card. Let's open it and take a look at the SIM card slots. So guys, here is the SIM 1 slot which will accept 4G SIM card. Here is the SIM 2 slot and you can also insert up to 128 GB of SD card over here. So that is really nice. You also have this power button that will be used for locking and unlocking your device. The volume control key is here below the power button. You also have a dedicated camera shutter button. So when your device is locked, you can just press that button and it will open the camera application for you. So that is really nice. Now if we move on to the back side of the device, we have a 13 megapixel camera at the back with LED flash. This 13 megapixel camera can shoot 1080p videos. You also have a secondary noise cancellation mic at the back side. Here is the Sony branding. At the bottom we have this tiny speaker over here. At the bottom we have this microphone. You can also see this finish on the bezel which feels really nice and it also looks really nice. It goes all around the phone and looks really nice. If you move on to the left side of the device, we have this micro USB port which will be used for charging your device. And if we move on to the top, we have this 3.5mm audio jack and you can see that the device is 7.9mm thick, which is nice. Now let's take a look at the software of the Sony Xperia C4. So as soon as you open the app drawer, you'll notice that there are few applications which are pre-installed by Sony, like Facebook, a torch application and some other applications. So you can get rid of them in case you don't like them, and you can free up some internal storage on your device. Now you can see that the software is fast and it is not very laggy. So that is really nice. Now if we pull down from the top, you'll see all your notifications over here. You can simply close them by swiping them to right or left. So which is fairly simple. You'll see all your toggles over here. Your brightness toggle. You can control your brightness from here. You can also edit the toggles in case you want to change the layout, or you can add some additional toggles if you want them. If we go into the settings, in About Phone, you will see that the Android version on this device is Android 5.0, which is the Android 5.0 Lollipop. It is not the latest version, as Android 5.1 is the latest version as of now. And also Android M is coming soon. So I'm not sure if we will get Android 5.1 and Android M update in future. Now let's take a look at the storage. So you can see that out of that 16 GB you get around 9.36 GB free, which is very decent. Let's take a look at the available RAM out of that 2 GB after the first boot. So you can see that available RAM is just 720 MB out of that 2 GB, which is slightly less. Now let's play a YouTube video on this device. I'm playing this in 1080p. You can see that the screen looks really nice. Also the viewing angles on this device is very decent. No problems with it. So overall the display quality is very decent. Now let's see if OTG is supported or not on this device. And you can see that USB storage is connected. So it detects my OTG pen drive. So that is really a nice thing. You can access all your files on your OTG pen drive on your mobile phone or smartphone. So it is always a nice thing. You can see external USB storage over here. You can access all your files. Now let's play a song. So if you keep the device on the flat surface, the sound gets muffled, but the speaker quality is very good. I'm not disappointed with it. So it is really nice. Now let's open yahoo.in on the Chrome browser and see how the browsing experience is on this device. I'll open it in full desktop mode. And now let's see if pinch to zoom gesture works fine or not. And you can see that it works fine. Let's open a story and see. You can see that scrolling also works fine, and even the pinch to zoom gesture works fine. So that is really nice. So guys, this was a quick unboxing of Sony Xperia C4. Hope you guys liked it, and if you did, make sure you hit that like button down below because it helps us a lot. Also subscribe to my channel for more videos on Sony Xperia C4 and other devices. And you can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Google+, and Instagram, and the links for the same will be in the description. I post a lot of things about devices on the social media networks. So please follow me on those networks. And you can also post your comments and queries in the comment section. I try to answer most of them. So that's about it guys. Thank you guys for watching. This is Saurabh Nahar here from AllAboutTechnologies.